Alrighty then, welcome back everybody, welcome back to the drawing. So today I'm gonna be doing the other side soon. I spotted one little mistake I need to fix before we're heading there. So yeah, that's the thing that I need to do. That is gonna be this one, right? Here we go, that's the eyes. This is the one that I need for this to be right. Alright, no further ado, let's get started. I need to do this on that one, and I need to get this bit. There you go. Yep, and then this one. There you go. All right, now that is fixed, we can now go focusing on the things that I want to do, which is first a shovel, and then after that, the rest of it all. The shovel should be around the background, so this is that one, that one, that one. And this one is going to be going here. That is all texture, so I need to grab it here. So the first things first I need to draw is, and I see that I made a mistake. God damn it. Just in case I drew it wrongfully. All right. Now I have pure darkness. Yep, I do. Now we can actually go to make the shovel happening. We're gonna go for 8 on this because it's still a foreground. There we go, and then we're gonna go aiming for a shovel effect. So if I draw a shovel, it should be like this, right? Let me just double check this just in case I made a mistake here. So if I have a shovel, it normally looks like this, right? Yeah, that's how shovels look like normally. So if I have a shovel like that, it should have that middle point now. So if I have that middle point right there, it should have that middle point right here. So that's how that works, I believe. Then we're gonna make it big. There you go. And then after that, it's all easy game. Oh, cool. So I know now where the shovel needs to be and how the shovel needs to be drawn in. So that's gonna be quite an easy one to go for. All right, now we need to make sure that we have that shovel properly seated. So now we're gonna be fixing up the proportions here. There we go. And then we're gonna go here. I'm dealing with that issue. There we go. All right, now we have done that. We now have actually the shovel. That means that we can now actually get that Nice little log up and running as well. I think I will do this on a different layer so I actually can connect properly. There you go, and then we're gonna cut it here. Then we're gonna make it again big. And then we're gonna make sure that that is a nice handle. Something like that. Maybe. I also could go for the handle like that, which is a lot more funnier to work with. There you go. And now we're gonna make the shovel. So now we have a nice looking wooden effect on it. That part, we have done that part, we have done that part. Now I should be able to get towards the last bit of the hole. So this should be all of it, right? Where's that then? Where does that come from? It's not here. There we go. Now we have that fixed. Now we have the shovel again. I want to actually change some bits here and there for it. There we go. There we are. And then we're gonna draw a nice little line for the shovel to happen. All right, now we have a shovel. Now that we have the shovel, now we can actually draw in the colors for the shovel. So the first thing that needs to be done is gray, I believe. For shovels, it's quite easy. So let's first draw the gray spot in, and we can already see that, yes, I drew, oh, I have some left remaining bits that I need to clear up, it seems. All right, Now we're going to be making sure that we clean that up, which is most likely only on this one. Yep, it is. And then that one. Yep. All right. Let's clean that bit up. That's also on this bit. And then on the pumpkin layer, it is also having a little bit of issue. Is that an on the line error? Yeah, it's on this one. All right, cool. Now we can go back to the shovel again. Now the hardest part comes around, getting this nice looking and metal looking even. Again, got this bit. All right, then we're gonna go here. There we go. Now we have done that. Let's see if I can get the right colors for this. Do I need to switch it around? I probably need to do that. Now we have one bit done, which means that we now can aim to get the next bit done for show, which means I need to draw in the metal color. Oh god. This is gonna be a painful one to do. There we go. Now we have done that. We have done that. Now we can go here. Then draw a little bit more lower like that. Do I want to keep that in line or do I want to erase that line? That's the question. I should erase that line then. Now we have the shovel then. It is not yet fully workable because it is a little bit too, how do you say that, flattened. So it's a very, well, flat shovel, so there's missing like a depth field to it. So I need to make sure that I have that depth field there. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then we're gonna make sure that we have this bit done again here. And then we're gonna add in lighter color to it. Now we have the shovel done. Now we can actually go to the next bit, which is of course the bit that's going to be underneath this. So we're going to go for the wood. And with wood, it should go like this, right? Oh, I almost had it right in one go. Nice. Right, then we're gonna go aiming for the pumpkin party and hopefully get that right. All right. Now we have everything that I want. Now hopefully I can get everything necessary to make this right. Yes, 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 yes. It's time to fix that line. Let's see. So if I do it like that, and make sure that this one is also like that. There you go. Much better. All right, now we need to figure out what I want to do here. So do I want to keep up with that, or do I want to add some more nice little thing? Yeah, I think I will add this to it as well. So here we go again. Get the lighter color in. And get the darker color in, and then we should be good. Now we should be good to go for the next last bit. And the question is like, what do I want for the last bit of the shovel? Yeah, maybe orange is actually quite fun to use because then I reuse it again in the same color palette. Nice. Now I can actually add in some lighter effect, which then goes here, and a darker effect that goes here. Yep, that looks good. All right, now we have a very nice looking thing. I could technically switch this out for blue, but I think that is too aggressive, so this is actually quite nice to look at. All right, now we're going to be aiming for the next bit. So we have now a shovel done, so let's save. And within 30 minutes, so that's good. Now we're going to be aiming to get this design done, which is on the same par as the pumpkins, I believe. Yeah, it's in the foreground. It's not in the foreground, it's actually in the background. So this needs to be done here. And are these things in front of the pebbles? Yes, this time it is. So I need to put them in front of it. So what I want to aim here to do is I want to get towards the... I want to reuse these things, but not as much as I want to use them. not as aggressive as much as I want to use them, but I want to use this kind of structure effect. So I want to create the tombstone right here. So this is one of the tombstones, and this is one of the tombstones. So we have two tombstones laying around, and what I want to do here is actually make them a little bit more inconsistent. So I want to make them not feeling like they're, always sidestepped. So I want to go like this, and then I want to create the other side of it. So I want to create something like that. But that means I also need to go here, aim those down. Now we have that done. What I want to aim here to do is create the texture on it. So let's see. There we go. Nice, and then we're going to be aiming here for do it like that. Nice. Now we're going to go here. Yep, and now we're going to go here. Oh. rest of the no, it's actually the question: does this work properly? No, I need something more accurate. I need something more better than that. So let me see if I can get that right. They need to still represent tombstones. God damn it. Alright, so if I go for this, that will work. Now I need to get the baseline done for this. Something like that. It will work, but then I need to require some more stuff on it. So if I'm gonna go for that kind of texture, that would actually work, but then I need to design something new on it. So I need to design a symbol on it. Yes, I have an idea. Not a good one, but at least it is one that actually will work. Yeah. So this is gonna be the this is gonna be the thing then. That would actually work. Right. So if we're gonna go for this. Right. Then we're gonna go here. Nice. All right. Now we have done that. Now I need to figure out how to get that better up and running. So now I have this. I want to add some more detail work to it. Yeah, close. All right. That should solve most of the issues with these tombstones. And then after this, I can actually see if I can get this to be like. I think I can get this right. I think I can get it right, but I need to figure out if it actually works. Oh. Because that's the problem. Like, I need to figure out if this is actually what I want, or if I want to make it more like this instead. But I need to make them designed. Well, I need to make them. Well, it's just that I need to make sure that they are a little more detailed designed than normal, but not too detailed. So I think I will keep it like this. Now I have that, and now I can actually aim to get this right. So I want to create the ooh, even better idea. That could actually work even better. But then I need to make sure that the design is better up. Nice. All right, now we actually have something to work with. Good. Now I need to make sure that I have a detail work on it. So this should work. Right, I have another plan here. I need to shut down this one first and then draw over it. Right. Fucking rock textures, man, I swear. Sometimes the worst things ever to create. But then again, eventually it will pay off. Well, technically it's not a rock texture, technically it's a cracked texture, but then again. Yep, that looks a lot better. That looks a lot more fancy. I will leave it here for now. And then tomorrow we'll get back onto it. But then again, we did actually do what I wanted to do. We designed the tombstone that I want to create. And then we also designed a shovel, so you know that already is working. So we have this bit done. Now we're going to be making this one. And see how well this is going to be turning out. I have no idea, by the way. Mainly because of how this works. The idea of this is, of course, that we're going to be designing the tombstone so that we can then overlap it with later down the line. And we're going to be well, technically, we can technically move this then to this side and then, you know, redesign it as well. Right now we have this, which is also very funny. We could technically go for a very basic version, but I thought that it would work. I think most of the time if I want to do this, I want to create the what I would create when I have only this. I would create like, you know, this. I would create this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and this one. But then the main problem is that I don't have a very basic drawing. Yeah, and it's too basic, so we need to add a detail to it. All right, let's save it here and then call it for today. All right, I hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Until then, I want to wish you a lovely day, and yeah, I will try to get this done by Sunday, so that, you know, well, I'll try to get towards the background to Sunday. But yeah, I hope you'll enjoy for now, and thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. I will probably be back in around 4 hours, and then continue working on the tombstones. It depends on the situation. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed, and yeah, see you guys next time. Bye!